See, baby, that America.
All right, welcome back. You're listening to the Kate Daly Show. Over 26.5 million. Yeah, thank you for that. Thanks for sharing the show. We have a few minutes left with Greg Manorino, and then I'll get into secret meetings, and then we have Gerald Salente from Trends, and so that's always Fireball too. Just Fireball as much as Greg is. I love Greg Manorino. He's awesome. TradersChoice.net, of course, and I was just looking at the headlines, and of course they have a glowing picture of Hormala with a title that says 72% Wall Street favors Hormala. So you immediately go then and you look up Hillary, because I've said that they're kind of alike, right? The 2016 and what we're going through right now, I think very similar situation. And they had Hillary at 91%. So I wanted to get your take on numbers like that, and when you see headlines like that, what are you thinking?
As a guy who does nothing pretty much, and I have no life, that studies this market, I will take the opposite side of that trade. I am going to say that the market massively not only favors Trump, but is pricing in a Trump victory. I'm not saying this is going to happen here. I'm saying that's what the market. First of all, what has happened? Let's just back up a minute. Trump has now fully, to the highest order, embraced cryptocurrency. He has a company that he just created that is going to streamline the way cryptocurrency is bought, sold, and traded around the world. Not just that, he just came out with his own crypto token. Just came out on sale just a couple of days ago, unfortunately, to just accredited investors at first, and then he's going to release it to everybody else here. The crypto market, as a guy who owns, I would say, a fair amount of cryptocurrency, and I am a crypto bull, and I've been a crypto bull for many, many, many years. I know for a fact that Trump would be the man to help cryptocurrency do amazingly well. He called himself the crypto president many, many times, the Bitcoin president many, many times. He has a whole plethora of NFTs, non-fungible tokens that he's selling, all part of the crypto market. Now he's getting deeply involved in it. His family owns like $337 million worth of this new crypto, with much, much more to come. I mean, the guy's going to become a gazillionaire of the highest order if he isn't already, which we know he probably is. With regard to the market, look, man, the market wants lower rates. The market thrives off of lower rates. Again, bad for the economy, bad for you and me, great for the stock market. What was Trump trying to do during his last tenure? He was calling the Federal Reserve boneheads because they weren't going to a zero or even a negative rate policy. Negative rates meaning we have to pay the banks. Now, why would it? And it's not as insane as this sounds here. The reason why Trump was talking about that is, number one, it would boost the stock market. Number two, it would create a lot of inflation. But number three, it would keep people from putting their cash in these institutions and go out, spend, and obviously look for alternative investments here. But it's very, very negative. Like, low rates don't work. We need much higher rates. So the prospect has already been floated out there where Trump is, possibly on the bandwagon that we need much, much lower rates, zero, maybe even go negative. The market would be ecstatic about it. Will it happen? I don't know. But I can see from a market standpoint, being a market guy, and that's all I do, that let's put everything else aside. Let's put politics aside. From a market standpoint, I personally would rather see Trump in, because I know the markets would go much, much higher. He's business friendly. And of course, I mean, no matter who gets in there,
many people
see so much more debt, which is the main driver of this market anyway. And unfortunately, it's the destroyer of us all, the global economy being melted down by this mechanism. That's how I see it. Look, everyone else is entitled to their own opinion on this, but it's pretty obvious to me where who the crypto market wants to see as president and who the stock market wants to see. More easy money, it's coming anyway. They might as well get someone in there who's actually for negative rates. So there we go.
What does his involvement with digital, I know we have 1 minute left, but what's that involvement have to do with the digital tyranny coming and the ousting of the dollar? Is that supporting that?
Look, man, I've been talking about this for the longest time. We are going to a tokenized system where everything is going to be reduced into a token. Everything is going to become a derivative, man. There's no way out of this. The central banks, again, destroying their currency, leading us to a new system. But this system has to end. It's ending now. That's why we're seeing this surging inflation right now, because we are in what I've been calling a maximum saturation moment. The system is debt saturated, but the paradox is there's not enough of it. There's not enough debt to keep it functioning. They're going to destroy this system, and that's what they're in the middle of doing right now, to issue in a new system. And the new system is going to be a tokenized system, a trans world system, easily convertible system, and that's where they're going with this. But they need an event that they could point to. They're going to say, this is what it is, because the Fed can't be blamed. It has to be blamed on something else.
And a scapegoat. Yeah, they're setting it up. Yep. Greg Manarino, you're the best. TradersChoice.net. Go subscribe right now. The Robin Hood of Wall Street. Thank you so much. Always enlightening to have you on. Thank you. And I'll be right back. Kate Daly Show.
Thanks for listening to...
You're the best. Thank you so much.
You're the best. Thank you. All right, we'll do this again kind of soon, okay?
Can we please? Yes. And I never did get your announcement, your big announcement, because I was off.
Oh, we're gonna. Well, we're gonna march on the Fed.